Welcome to the HeartSpark Internship cohort. Across 30 distinct roles, you may not simply observe, you may build, contribute, and co-create. You may gain real-world experience across health, research, innovation, design, communication, and education. This is not a simulation. This is a structured, living system of professional engagement. Let us walk through exactly what you may do. You may conduct literature reviews, help draft IRB protocols and consent forms, support survey creation, track recruitment, collect and clean data sets, and help write manuscripts. You may use tools like PubMed and EndNote and participate in academic and community-based research across multiple fields. You may write internal updates and newsletters, schedule communication flows, create announcement templates, and align all messages with our brand and mission. You may support press releases, email campaigns, and partner messaging, helping shape how we are heard. You may convert complex ideas into clear visuals and materials. You may design slides, infographics, and facilitator guides. You may assist with CME resources and co-develop patient education tools. You may proof, format, and collaborate with clinicians and curriculum teams. You may walk in the digital shoes of our patients, reviewing their onboarding flow, follow-up process, and written communications. You may edit scripts, test tools, suggest improvements, and gather structured feedback to refine every touchpoint of virtual care. You may co-create patient-facing resources, contribute to survivor panels, and design outreach templates and FAQs. You may listen, interpret, and translate needs into tools that empower. You may help ensure no voice is left behind. You may have the opportunity to build real tools on platforms like Wix, Webflow, Glide, or Bubble. You may have the opportunity to participate in layout design, interactive features, testing across devices, and usability upgrades. You may have the opportunity to work hands-on with our product ecosystem. You may have the opportunity to maintain core infrastructure like Notion and Airtable. You may have the opportunity to build dashboards, organize team systems, create documentation, and automate workflows. You may have the opportunity to work behind the scenes to keep every project running. You may have the opportunity to create standardized scheduling flows using Google Calendar and Calendly. You may have the opportunity to troubleshoot cross-time zone coordination, create SOPs, and help ensure every appointment and event has a smooth, predictable setup. You may have the opportunity to research CPT and ICD-10 codes, simulate billing scenarios, and track payer-specific rules. You may have the opportunity to help create references for clinicians and admins. You may have the opportunity to help demystify the financial engine that supports sustainable care. You may have the opportunity to contact insurance carriers, verify plan participation, gather credentialing contacts, and log benefit structures. You may have the opportunity to reduce confusion and delays by clarifying and documenting insurance communication systems. You may track licensing requirements across 50 states. You may build renewal calendars, organize documentation, and support ongoing compliance for providers and sites. You may help build multi-state readiness. You may create SOPs, maintain intern dashboards, support onboarding documents, and organize shared folders. You may ensure internal clarity and operational alignment across teams. You may analyze feedback, design surveys, conduct informal audits, and create process maps. You may identify areas of friction and draft change proposals. You may turn insight into better systems. You may support mentorship loops, design recognition systems, and coordinate virtual onboarding and team activities. You may track intern milestones and create rituals of engagement that strengthen our culture. You may conduct interviews, write personal reflections and campaign content, and support storytelling across media. You may collect and share the moments that show how we make impact real. You may research funding opportunities, draft proposals, assemble supporting materials, and organize submission packets. You may help secure resources that fund innovation, care, and education. You may write sections of peer-reviewed articles, conduct literature reviews, format references, and prepare figures. You may learn how to shape findings into publications under real faculty guidance. You may design and maintain Notion workspaces used across the entire team. You may create templates, dashboards, learning modules, and curriculum pages. You may manage our internal brain. You may interview clinicians and users to learn their needs. You may help co-create a professional digital network, track user behavior, and enroll new participants into systems like the Circle and Sparkboard. You may develop onboarding emails, draft user guides, track tool usage, and promote engagement within Clariovera and our digital ecosystem. You may help bring each tool to life in practice. You may design pitch decks, write funding messages, and update investor platforms. You may help align vision, visuals, and value in ways that unlock capital and opportunity. You may lead stakeholder interviews, draw journey maps, summarize themes, and offer service design recommendations. You may ensure every system reflects lived experience. You may structure LMS courses, format educational flows, assist with quiz creation, and track learner engagement using Notion, Kajabi, or Thinkific. You may support how learning is delivered. You may coordinate logistics for onboarding sessions, showcases, and funder briefings. You may send invites, prepare decks, create run-of-show plans, and follow up professionally after each event. You may record, edit, and publish reels, explainer videos, narrated tutorials, and podcast clips. You may build the media we use to teach, share, and reach. You may test systems from the user perspective, log areas of confusion, propose improvements, and draft support documents and onboarding materials. You may enhance clarity for everyone. You may design and schedule posts, track engagement, and align stories with brand voice. You may turn our internal milestones into external momentum. You may clean and visualize data sets, build internal dashboards, summarize feedback trends, and contribute to metrics used in reporting and decision-making. You may optimize SEO, build email sequences, monitor campaign analytics, and help convert interest into sustained engagement. You may learn how strategy meets structure. You may format manuscripts, organize illustrations, build preview decks, and prepare submission-ready materials for publishing clients, health education initiatives, and our studio pipeline. This is your internship, a structure built for growth, a program driven by action, a community shaped by purpose. You are not here to watch change happen. You are here to help build it. Let us begin.